I don't know if this is ADHD or what the heck this is, but I did my bun like flawlessly for like a week. And then all of a sudden I just woke up this morning and forgot how I was doing it. And now it looks like this. Oh, I'm so frustrated. You ever have that? Ugh. I give up. I give up. I look like a who down in Whoville. How's it going, guys? As you can see, it's not going so hot over here. I hate it. Alright, well, I just need to do my makeup for now. Acne check. It's still looking horrible. It's healing, but it's still looking bad. I don't know. I was doing messy buns perfect for a week, and then I just, like, I can't even remember what's. Yes, you have a nice lobster there. Are you showing off lobsters? That's the toy she got for her birthday. She's very proud, as you can hear. I had a technique down and I was doing it flawlessly, and then one day I just woke up and that day was today. Don't remember how I was doing it. So this is what we get. And this is after like 6 tries, don't be fooled. Self-esteem's at like an all-time high. The heavenly realms. Why am I doing makeup when I've got my workout stuff on, you may ask? That's just because I won't get to work out till later today and I have places to go, and it's just a day that I kind of feel like having a face that's kind of hiding all this. A vision and a dream this morning, let me tell you what. If by vision you mean a scary apparition and by dream you mean nightmare. So the people have spoken, and it would seem that at least some people have an interest in me kind of vlogging what my process is going to be for trying to get stricter about my diet and the juice cleanse thing. So this is the start to that. So the first thing that I have actually been implementing for a while, but I kind of stopped it for a little bit. Fell. There. Anyway, as I was saying, one of the first things that I'm implementing with us getting strict again with, or stricter about what we're eating, is I am doing intermittent fasting. And this is something that I've done with success before, and I wanted to do it again, not just to help with my weight loss goals, but because I feel better when I do it. Girls, shh. It's before school time, so we're playing and having fun. So for those of you who aren't aware of what intermittent fasting is, it's basically where it is actually kind of like considered like a fad diet right now. I think of diets more as like controlling and restricting what you eat, whereas fasting is like the opposite. It is what you're not eating. But in a nutshell, intermittent fasting is basically where you pick a certain time frame and you make sure you're not eating within that time. So some people will do like once a week a 24-hour fast. It's not what I've chosen to do. A lot of times you'll hear of people doing 16-hour fasts. I usually do between a 14 and a 16-hour fast. So for example, I just jumped back into it. I fell off the wagon for a while, but I started on Monday and it's Tuesday today, so this is day 2. Or did I start on Sunday night? Yes, I started Sunday night, so this is day 3. This will be night 3. For the love of God, just who cares? I usually have dinner be my last meal, and we usually are finished eating between 5:30 and 6, and then I eat nothing else until about 9 or 10 the next day. So that's like what? It's about 15 hours, 16 hours, give or take. That's typically what I do. Sometimes it's not a full 16, sometimes it's closer to 14. But for me, the big key is making a conscious effort to stop eating after dinner. A lot of times if I'm working out, I have worked out while fasting. I actually do it quite often. It's something that, given the level of workouts that I'm doing on those days, it's nothing that I'm feeling like I'm putting myself in danger. Sometimes I will eat my protein bar before I go to the gym if I'm in the middle of a fast and I'm feeling like I don't know. I never think, oh, well, it hasn't been the 16 hours, like I'm not going to eat. I'd rather just pass out. But I also do know how to work out safely when I am in the midst of a fast. So that's really, really important. You're not starving yourself. And if you look up things about intermittent fasting, a lot of times it'll say Intermittent fasting is not about counting your calories. It's literally eat what you want in your window of time that you're eating, and then you're just making sure that you're going about 14, 16 hours without eating at all. I will say, I don't know if it's the Hashimoto's or what, but I had a phase where I was doing intermittent fasting when I was seeing some results, but I was choosing to literally eat like anything I wanted every day of the week in my window. And when you're someone like me and you have a sweet tooth and you have a big weakness for, I don't know, all those giant oatmeal cream pies and ice cream, I had to wrestle with myself and figure you still want to be having these healthy habits, not just going nuts just because you're fasting for 16 hours a day. So I've been more strict starting this phase of fasting. I do it not just for the weight loss, but because I've found that I sleep a lot better. There's a lot of times, and I'm sure you guys could relate, like you sometimes will wake up in the middle of the night and your stomach hurts, or you wake up because you've got heartburn and things of that nature. And I have found that when I am fasting, I sleep better. I don't wake up with those bad feelings. I don't know, I just feel better overall. My digestion is usually a little bit better. I'm not struggling with constipation as much, which is thanks to good old Hashimoto's. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of my digestion just is like, thank you, because that's the whole point. Intermittent fasting is supposed to kind of be giving your digestive system a break. When we are eating right before we go to bed and we're not having time to burn off that food, and then we're laying and we're sleeping, like that a lot of times can lead to stomach aches and not feeling good and just holding on to weight, and then you wake up in the morning and you feel bleh, and it's just, it's giving your digestive system, your tummy and your bowels just a break. And so I've really enjoyed doing it. So that's the first thing I've implemented. My husband's not doing fasting right now because that's not what is best for him right now, and that's the most important thing, is know your body and tailor things to what your body needs. Just because I do intermittent fasting and it works well for me doesn't mean it'll work well for you, but sure, give it a try. It may be just the kind of feel-good habit you need to implement in your life to help with your fitness and health goals. One thing I like to implement is walking wherever I can, and one of those places is to drop my oldest off at school. Okay, so it is almost 10 o'clock. I am hungry. It is time to break this fast. So I will show you what I am going to have for my breakfast. A little secret about me? That's not a secret. Anyone who knows me knows pretty much that I love cereal. I will eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert. Doesn't matter. I love cereal, and I love pretty much all cereal, just about. Sugary kids cereal is like, but that stuff's not the best for you, especially as an almost 30-year-old woman. So a lot of times I try to get myself, if I'm really craving cereal, I try to have things on hand like adult cereal that's got protein and fiber and things that are good for you in them. Those cereals can tend to be more expensive, which is negative. Sometimes if I'm really having a hankering, I will use sugary kid cereal as like a dessert. But for my breakfast, I'm not like a scrambled eggs kind of person, things that take a lot of preparation because I'm lazy. So I do like to have something that's quick and easy, and I think that's kind of how I got hooked on cereal in the first place. Anyway, so one of the things that I love to have, because it's quick and it's easy and it's sweet, is some Greek yogurt. I love strawberry Greek yogurt. It's got sugar in it. With Hashimoto's, I've heard that it's good to eliminate sugar from your diet. Maybe I'll be there one day, but baby steps. I want to live an enjoyable life and see how I can still have like fun things but also be healthy. So this kind of Greek yogurt's really good. We really like the strawberries and cream. It's a good source of probiotics and protein. So I like to have some Greek yogurt or low-fat vanilla yogurt. And this, it's like pretty much empty, so I'll show you a full bag. I just got some yesterday. It's got flax seeds in it, a lot of vitamins, and fiber. I'm always looking for good sources of fiber, so that's what I'm going to eat for breakfast this morning. So this is what it looks like after I've got it all mixed up. I like to just mix it all together. You can really see the flax seeds and stuff in there. So that is breakfast this morning at 9:53 a.m.